So let's go to the first step here, right? This is the connection. And so this is a nice and simple message here. Hi name, we connected here a while back and I just wanted to drop you a note to say thanks and that I'm looking forward to keeping in touch. Now, this is a message that you send after you have accepted or been accepted, excuse me, as a connection, right? Because the first message that you're sending to people is the connection message, right? And oftentimes I like to just make it nice and simple. Hey, just saw that you're in XYZ industry, or hey, I'm looking to connect with other people, or I'm looking to connect with people that are like-minded, whatever that message may be, right? But the goal is to get a connection and just, grow your network, not try to pitch, sell, nothing. Just nice and simple. Hey, wanted to see if you'd be open to connecting. Now, 7 days or 5 to 7 days after they accept the connection message, okay, you want to send this to them just to make sure that you are staying top of mind, okay? In each particular step, you want to wait about 5 to 7 days after, right, to send them the follow-up message. So let's say they had accepted your connection, right? 5 to 7 days later, you're going to send this message. Hey, we connected here a while back. Just wanted to drop you a note to say thanks, and I'm looking forward to keeping in touch. Notice how you're doing nothing. You're not selling. You're not absolutely doing anything at all that's trying to push your product or service. And so what will happen is people will go to your profile. They'll check you out. They'll see, what your summary is about. They'll see what you do, how you can help them. And so your profile is doing all of the selling for you here, right? You don't need to sell people on what you do, on how you can help them, all this stuff, because your profile is doing all that for you. So step 2, this is where you're adding value, okay? And so what I like to do in this step is find some kind of article, maybe if you have an article on your website or whatever it is, right? Some sort of, ebook, PDF that adds value to that particular individual, right? In their business, obviously, because we're looking to build business relationships here. And it's just a nice and simple message. I was reaching out to all my connections that are business owners to share this article or whatever it may be that you're sharing, right? About X, so everyone can be proactive in getting X or not losing Y or X, whatever that may be, right? In this particular case, what I was doing is I was reaching out to people, to business owners about SEO. And I was mentioning a new Google update that they needed to be aware of because if they didn't, make the updates on their website, they were going to start losing traffic, right? So I wanted to kind of be proactive and let them know that this is going on. And so this is what you should do to make sure that you're not losing any traffic in any business, right? So it's value. So then 5 to 7 days later, you want to be able to ask them for a phone call. Now, you got to understand that anything can happen between those messages, the first one and the second one. Oftentimes, you'll have people just straight up reach out to you and say, hey, when is a good time for us to jump on a quick call to learn more about each other? Something along those lines. You'll have people reaching out to you because, again, your profile is doing the selling for you. But in this particular case, we've provided the connection message, right? The follow-up that we've said, hey, thanks for connecting, looking forward to keeping in touch. We've provided the value, and then now we're asking for a phone call. But I want you to keep an eye here and really pay attention to the message on how we're phrasing it and how we're positioning it. We're not positioning it as, hey, let's get on a call to see if we can do business. No, it's very nonchalant. Hi, name. I'm trying to get to know my connections a little better so that we both might benefit from being connected. We've been crossing paths for some time now, and I'd enjoy scheduling a quick call. Would you have a few minutes to chat next week? Now, again, take a look at the message here and look at how nonchalant it is. It's nothing about trying to pitch, trying to sell. It's just like, hey, are you open to having a quick conversation so we can get to know each other more? Because again, LinkedIn is a online networking platform. It's just like if you were at a meetup group or a chamber of commerce meeting. any of those types of groups, right? LinkedIn is the same thing, except it's all virtual. So you're just looking to find out if there may be an opportunity for you guys to get on a quick call, learn more about each other's businesses, and see if there may be opportunity for you guys to partner together, right? So that's the process here as far as the 3-step system for LinkedIn. That is the indirect method. Now, I'm going to walk through another message strategy that is a little bit more semi-direct, but it's going to be a different take, and it's going to show you exactly how to go about that process as well. And like I said, you should try both of these out and see which one works the best. This one's more of the nonchalant. The other one's a little bit more of semi-direct, where you're asking question and kind of engaging in conversation. But that's going to be in another video. But this is it here for this one here. We'll go ahead and see you on the next one. Thanks.